Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another match reaction. Barcelona 3, Mallorca nil. What a performance from Barcelona today as we remain at the top of the La Liga table, guys. We had a great Lamine Yamal. We had a great team performance overall. And we're going to be talking about the key moments throughout the match. But before I get started on the video, guys, make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. Everything is posted down below. And if you guys do want to join the stream and give your thoughts about the match, feel free. I post the StreamYard link on both X and on the post section on YouTube. So if you want to join, give your thoughts about the match, feel free. I always encourage it. And as well, all my socials are posted down below alongside the link to become a member. But looking at Barcelona's lineup for tonight's match against Mallorca. Ed, were you saying something?
Oh no, not you, not you. My bad.
No
I
worries,
thought
no
my
worries.
go ahead.
No, that was funny. But for tonight's lineups, guys, you had Joan Garcia in goal, and our first back line: Balde, Eric Garcia, Pau Garcia, and Jos Koundé. In the midfield, you had Danny Olmo, who skipped 2 assists, but who had a good performance. Marcasol as well, who had a much improved performance as well, and alongside Fermin Lopez, Marcus Rashford, Lewandowski, and Lamine Yamal. A great Marcus Rashford, a great Lamine Yamal. So many players to talk about in today's video. But NJ, welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
Thoughts on Barcelona's performance?
I would say like out of 10, I would say 7 because of the
Okay,
first half. Because of the first
okay.
half. But overall, like they were after the 60 minutes, they were able to like calm it down and they were able to like dominate till the
No.
end.
We saw a much better Barcelona in the second half. You saw Barcelona just play with a different intensity. We were able to move the ball much faster. You saw the players, show that intensity that was missing in the first half. Albeit, you saw a better Mallorca as well. A
Yeah.
great Jean Vergile who was causing havoc against
Yeah.
Jos Koundé and who didn't have a particularly great half, but that sort of
And
dissipated
plus
in the
certainly not
second
but
half.
certainly interrupt, but what do you call this, like it's been like that for us the whole season. Like the first
Yeah.
place we always played bad, then we're able to like then we're able to like bounce back strong in second half. It's
Mm-hmm.
been like that, but that's good though, because again, it shows that we can switch gears anyways later
Mm-hmm.
on. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
absolutely.
Sorry to interrupt. Go
No,
ahead.
absolutely. Second, thoughts on Barcelona's overall performance today?
Yeah, I think first half was not up to the. I think they weren't taken the match that much seriously. I think in the second
Mm-hmm.
half they upped the intensity, and I think Mallorca couldn't keep up with our intensity. Basically, their substitute, I would say, rather than their main players on the pitch. In the first half, they did well. They pressed, they created chances. It's just that they didn't take their chances in the final third. That's the only difference. In the second half, when the substitution came from their side, I think the intensity of their substitution was not up to our players. I think
Okay.
Rooney came on.
Okay.
I think Rooney was the one who was pressing. That gave away the ball for
Mm-hmm.
I think Bernal's goal. Crazy goal
Yeah,
that
no,
was.
we're going to be talking about it. But yeah, after Barcelona were able to get the goals, you saw Barcelona make some changes, rest some players ahead of our midweek game against Atletico Madrid, which is going to be a big game. But starting off, Barcelona, they were put under pressure by Mallorca. You had Jean Vergile go against Jos Koundé making a mistake. Eric Garcia being there just in time to deflect and cut the action. Otherwise, you would have had Moriki getting behind and potentially score the opener. You had another chance for Moriki. John Verge at the heart of it yet again, putting it in the cross, but Moriki just being a little bit too far away to get on the end of that and have a clinical finish. And otherwise we see a
Also, that
Mallorca.
penalty on Lamine was crazy.
Yes, yes, yes. The penalty that
That was a clear daylight
mhm.
robbery.
That should have been a penalty. But, continuing on with the first half, the penalty happened, I believe, in the second, if I'm not mistaken. But, you had a great Marcus Rashford, who we talked about in the watch along in the halftime space. But Marcus Rashford, he was by far Barcelona's most dangerous player in the first half. He had this shot on goal. but also every single time he was trying to take on his defender, trying to create chances. And the goal that Barcelona do score, it's due to a Marcus Rashford shot. The ball is deflected, the rebound lands to Danny Olmo, it lands to then Robert Lewandowski. He takes a shot, great finishing from Lewa, and Barcelona then we take the lead. There was some controversy on whether it was offside or not, but it stands. Then following off, like right before the end of the first half, you had a Rashford free kick, which was saved from the keeper. It was a great save, and then the rebound lands to Lamine Yamal, who unfortunately isn't able to finish it. Otherwise, it would have been 2-0 heading into the second half. And overall, as we were saying, you had Barcelona be a little bit lackluster in regards to the intensity and the pressure in the first half, but in the second, as it usually is, Barcelona just come out with a different intensity. And this is where Saka, you're talking about the penalty. This should have been the penalty at the start of the second half. Mojica, he doesn't even get in contact with the ball. He literally just trips Lamine Yamal here. You can see right here all the different angles. But Saka,
Yeah,
to talk about the action.
yeah, this action definitely 100% a penalty. And I also saw the replay, I think, on Twitter of the
Hmm.
handball by the Mallorca player. If if you watch that instance closely, I don't think you would have a case screenshot of that. This is the definite penalty. There is no argument.
Yeah,
War literally, war not even suggesting the referee to see it,
yeah,
because the referee was so confident that he saw the play, and according to him it was not a penalty. I think that's why war didn't get involved in it. But
yeah.
they should have sent him to the screen at least. This was a clear penalty by current standards. But I think there was another play when there was a handball. I think Lamin gestured toward the referee that it was a handball. And if you watch that play, you can watch after, in highlights or in after the match replay.
Hmm.
That was also a handball by Mallorca player. I think two of these instances literally referee just, even if referee makes a mistake, at least VAR should send him to the screen, let him decide after that.
Yeah. I don't remember that chance in which it was the handball, but I'll look it up. Like once I look at the highlights and everything. But this should
Yeah.
have been the opportunity for Barcelona to take the 2-0 lead. But unfortunately, it is. We know how La Liga refs are absolutely trash. But that
Well,
saved the
literally,
best.
man.
It is. It is.
They
But
should
that saved.
they be, yeah, they are giving like 20 penalties to one team in the
Yeah.
season is not even complete, in 108 minutes. Clear cut penalties
It's
are not
whatever.
even
It's
seen.
who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares at this point?
Um,
Yeah.
but that left the best for a couple minutes after because we had an absolute Lamine banger, a Lamine Yamal long range golazo. You can see right here, Pablo Maffeo trying to put Lamine Yamal on his left foot, and Lamine Yamal says thank you, and he finishes it at
No,
the bottom
I
left
was
hand
seeing,
corner.
yeah,
Disgusting from
after
Lamine.
this after this crazy goal, so I was seeing Prem Tats commenting on the post of the, Twitter or multiple sites. They are commenting what a trash league. No one is even giving it, Lamin so much space to shoot the ball. There is a literally player on him trying to closing down. He just
Yeah, there
dummies the
is.
player and just shoots.
Oh, yeah.
Literally, I mean, they don't even watch the matches. Just look at the
I
screenshot
mean,
and
come on,
crazy
come on,
man. Some of
come on,
people.
come on, be honest though. Second, do you really watch other La Liga teams like constantly week in week out? Right? It makes sense
Yeah,
why that's why it makes sense why they don't really
I'm
bring
literally following Celta Vigo and Rayo Vallecano in UEL and Europa League and Conference League. I'm watching their matches.
nice
Okay.
because again I get it why you don't really watch the league. Come on, who gonna watch those teams beside, right? So
Yeah.
The two biggest teams in Spain are Real Madrid and Barcelona.
exactly,
That
yeah,
what attracts the
yeah.
most eyes. But
That's
NJ, to talk to me about Yamal's performance in this game because the Lamine Yamal in the second half was just a different energy. He
yeah.
was just bringing a different spark, and this goal as well, alongside with some of the dribbles that he was able to have, was just brilliant from
Yeah,
Lamine.
yeah, I agree with you. I'm pretty sure like last post match that we talked about, like when Lamine's like contributing on
Yeah.
every aspect of like plays, it truly changes the team's style of play. Like when he's defending, everyone's gonna start
Yeah.
defending, and
Yeah.
then when Lamine starts the offense, everybody like starts moving the offense as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just shows you like how much of an impact, like impact that Lamine does, and what makes what kicks in for the players, right? So it for me, like Lamine's performance has been on point. Like yes, there are
Mm-hmm.
some mistakes. Come on, but everybody makes mistakes during the game. Come on, but it's just
No.
impossible to not to make mistakes during the game. But overall, he was on point on his
Yeah.
performance. Like at all, like much better when latter in the after he scored the goal, he like kicked in another gear after that.
Mm-hmm. And when you have a great Lamine Yamal, when Lamine Yamal is playing like this, Barcelona just playing a whole different gear, a
Yeah,
whole different
exactly.
level
Yeah.
of intensity. In the
Mm-hmm.
second half,
Yeah,
you saw Barcelona just play just so much more fluid, and
Yeah.
not
that's what
only that,
Lamine Yamal
yeah,
can bring to this team.
after scoring the goal, he was also pressing like crazy too. One of those tackle that he put on the defender
Yeah.
also. That is also good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
like like I just wish like we have a strike. I mean we do have a striker like Ferran to do it, help us well, and then also if he comes back, Rafinha, then it would have been much better of a
mm-hmm.
pressing in the front three.
Absolutely. And after that Lamine Yamal goal, so Barcelona were able to have some dominance
Yes.
for the rest of the match. But there were some sloppy passes being made towards the end. You had
Yeah.
some chances still fall to Mallorca. You had Joan Garcia still
Yeah,
having to make a
Yes.
clutch save, which is what you want your keeper to do whenever he is called upon. Because I think this was the only really big save that he had to do in the match, and
Yeah.
he showed up. If
Yeah. Like
if
I mean,
Mallorca are able to
yeah, you're
score
right
this,
though. Like
the game could have gone differently.
yeah, you're right. In Barcelona, like you're not really gonna get that much chances of saving. If that one opportunity comes to like try to save, that's your money in the bag after. Like you don't really have to save like nine saves at all, unless if the teams are trash. Then are trash. Then you're getting nine saves for sure per game. But that rarely happens though. Like overall, you're only gonna have like two chances of saving the ball in the whole
Yeah.
game normally if your team's really good, right? So that's why he came here for the spot. Like you're here to save one or two shots
Uh huh.
normally.
hmm But guys, the thing that I want to talk about the most is about Marc Bernal, because Marc Bernal, he came on in the second half for Danny Olmo. He not only had a good performance, just his build up play, his
Yeah.
build, and whenever he was getting into duels and everything, but he had a absolute great goal. Barcelona, building out from the back.
first
He
goal
had a
for
nice little. Exactly. First goal for Barcelona
And
and at the
also,
Camp Nou. What a moment for Marc
yeah,
Bernal.
for sure. Like for me, like Bernal's performance, every like I like it. I like how Flick's doing it with Bernal. Like he's slowly like introducing like him in the
Yeah.
game. Like okay, yeah. And what do you call this? It make his yeah. I feel like he knows like how to control and like how to like use players, like especially the youngsters, like when to like call them, because again like how like the whole like how the families are calling out Flick for not playing Bernal, but Flick knows like when's the right time to play him, because again he doesn't want Bernal to end up like Gabi again, right? So that's why he's very smart again. And also I would say like when Bernal came, like Casado was able to be like Casado was able to like calm down and went to his bread and butter, playing defense
No.
and stuff like that. So I feel like Bernal's impact changed it made it a smooth for everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, for
hmm
everyone after that.
it's okay. How excited are you to have a full sharpness and a full fit Marc Bernal? Because I see his introduction to the team, I'm thinking, oh my god, this could be Pedri's partner in the base for the midfield for so
I,
many years to
I
come.
mean, he will
How
be the
excited are
partner.
you?
He will be the partnership.
No.
Anyways, go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. Double pivot. I think I am excited if Hansi can move from double pivot to single pivot. If you know
No, 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 no,
Mark
don't,
Bernal
don't.
develops the way we think, that would be crazy if we can see. Because let's be honest, Bernal on the base, any Pedri and Gavi maybe in the future. But again, we
Oh,
have
that
too
midfield.
many number tens. We have we have Fermin as a number 10. We have Olmo as a number 10.
Yeah, but two
So
different
that
profiles
is
though.
also problem. We sold, we sold Torre to Mallorca. He was also number 10.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
So
I'm sorry to
maybe
disagree,
not.
but sorry to disagree with you, but I'm not. I don't want to play lone pivot DM anymore. Like I like it when it's double. It's more calm and it's more like easier for everybody than being a lone pivot.
But
Okay.
And
yeah, but what do you guys think? Don't you guys think that 4-2-3-1 is a more like a, I would say, more defensive than 4-3-3?
yeah,
Well,
I mean,
I think that you're gonna have to see the midfielders that Hansi
yeah,
Yeah,
but
Flick has
also
it
at his
depends
though,
on our
disposal. I
defender
think.
also. I think
Mm-hmm.
Hansi is playing with, I think, two DMs, because our defense
yeah,
line is weak comparatively. If we
yeah,
get a
but I
strong
mean,
defenders,
yeah, you're
maybe
right.
they.
The second, but see, you have to understand the football now is different compared to back then. That's why having more defense is more needed than offense nowadays. That's why most people
Yeah.
play double pivot nowadays because of for that sole purpose. Like, come on, like we're not living in the past past decade anymore. Like, this is how the football is played
Mm-hmm.
nowadays. Like you have to have
Well,
more defense
Yeah,
no.
I think.
because of how much like speed players have nowadays, right? So that's why you have.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like.
Um.
That's why I like Flick's style because
No.
yes, it's not the most beautiful, but it's the most simple. Like you just have to like, go direct. You don't need to like
Yeah.
do side by side pass all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
And after boys, after that Bernal goal, you saw Tommy Marquez debut for Barcelona. Now, at first the commentator said he was 16. I was thinking, what? He's 16 years old. That's insane. But he's actually 19. But he's another exciting talent that he is emerging, and a player who isn't most likely going to get too many minutes this season, but who could be part of Barcelona's preseason tour and be involved next season, and that'll be
nah,
absolutely
but
fantastic.
talking about that guy's gonna be gone in 2 years, bro. Telling you, telling you now, he's not gonna
Really, you
bench
think
press,
so?
So,
dude. Cause like, cause bro, like the Deco's like trying to like get rid of the players who are like in the same bracket as him because there's too many midfielders, like really good midfielders there. So
Well,
he's not gonna be able.
I haven't seen too much minutes of Tommy, and so I'm not gonna give an opinion of like,
yeah,
oh, he doesn't have the quality to
me too.
Barcelona.
He's like a Frankie De Jong,
I also
basically
No.
one
the
thing
way
on
he
him,
plays.
I also didn't say anything from Tommy, but I heard a commentator. Do you know, guys, Graham Hunter? There was a commentator on La Liga TV. He is right now comments on Barcelona's match most of the time.
Yeah.
So Phil Kitra Melodies, there is one commenter and there is one Graham Hunter. Graham Hunter usually comments on Barcelona matches. So
Uh
he
huh.
said that Hansi Flick, when Hansi Flick came, do you guys remember he went to watch first went to watch La Masia matches
Yes. Yeah.
when he
Uh
came.
huh.
Yeah,
So he picked up Casado and Bernal at that time. Bernal got injured, and Casado got chances. So at that time also he was focusing on Tommy, and the
yeah.
commentator was saying that every single match of this season Tommy was included in the 25-man squad. So Hansi Flick clearly has a plan for him. So maybe we will see him more
Yeah, but
if
his
if
build,
you get a
the way he
chance.
plays,
Yeah,
he plays like a Frankie De Jong type of a midfield. That's
yeah,
how he
Yeah.
plays his
Yeah.
style.
I've seen lots of comparisons.
Yeah, yeah. He like a
With
slow
Frankie De
tempo,
Jong.
like slow
Mm-hmm.
tempo game and
yo,
stuff like that.
crazy man. We
Mm-hmm.
we had
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tommy as a Frankie De Jong replacement, and we had Dro as a Pedri replacement, but Dro went to PSG.
like
That's so
come on,
true.
bro. Like come on, bro. Let's be real. He's not. He was never gonna bench Pedri, man. Especially like the age
Yeah,
gap that they
because
have. It's not.
no,
It's
no,
not. It's not that.
I
It's not
heard,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just heard him saying, Dro heard him saying, that Pedri is his idol, so that's why I said,
Yeah. Come on. Yeah, I know what you mean, but come on, but like what Pedri and Dro, or like what, like 4 years difference, I think, or five. Come on, boy. So I'm
yeah,
sorry, but those are gonna sniff any minutes under Pedri's midfield,
No,
and
no,
also
it was going to be
yeah,
very difficult for him. But
I would say
yeah,
okay. Third, and I'll say this one more time. Like ever since like Flick came, like the way we play is so different and it's so much more fun. Like don't get me wrong, like I had fun like when Enrique Pep was there, but let's be real, but like some of our fan base got sick of playing tiki taka all the time, right? Without purpose, right? But ever since Flick came, he was able to mix the tiki taka and the Genji pressing, and it was
yeah.
perfect
yeah,
for
I
Right
like
now,
it.
Barcelona.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that we can sometime also play, three in the midfield is different, compared to two in the midfield. I also like this style also because it is quite direct. It
Yeah,
Yeah.
focuses
again,
on wingers
I
and
mean, like, don't get me
yeah,
wrong. I like
wingers
tiki
is
taka
and
as well.
number
Don't get me
10.
wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I like tiki taka
The
as well. But the
problem
thing
with this
is,
is, whenever we play this style,
yeah,
only one midfielder mostly participates in the play, and that is Pedri. When
yeah. But
Pedri
again,
is not there, then
we're
Frankie
not
de
gonna
Jong
play.
participates in the play.
Yeah, but second, we're not gonna play 43 anymore until Flick leaves. But that's why I like.
Yeah,
I like this.
probably.
This way I like this more because again, because Flick understands
Yeah, yeah,
it's a different football now compared to like back when it was
yeah.
Pep or Enrique. That's why I say
And
like
we always has played 4-3-3. So it is good that we are mixing it up because
I,
players
I got
also
sick of playing. I
need
got
to
sick
learn different
of
formation.
yeah, I can't like that. I got sick of playing 43 though. I got sick of it. Like, cause again, cause the latter stage after the UCL win that we had, yo, like ever since then, Busquets got cooked by the youngsters. That's why it's like that's why
Yeah,
Okay.
having Flick's
he
system is the
becomes
Okay.
perfect.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay.
Go ahead,
But
Elias.
no. But with today's victory, that good second half performance,
Mm,
Barcelona we're now at the top of the La Liga table. We're now 4 points ahead of Real Madrid. Real Madrid they play
Who does
tomorrow
Real
against
Madrid play?
Valencia. Valencia
Valencia.
in Mestalla. So that's gonna be a tricky game for
Yeah.
Real Madrid. But I wanted to talk about Marc Casado really quickly because Marcus, he was coming into this game with pressure. I was already looking on social media, and people were saying, "Oh, Marc Casado, he needs to perform. He hasn't been performing in the last couple of times he's been involved." And you saw a great Marc Casado. Like, he was literally everywhere, being, tying up every single loose ball, every single time
yeah,
Mallorca were trying to counter. He was there to stop that. And so, NJ, I go to you, but what did you make of Casado's performance today?
yeah. For me, like Casado's performance was good. Even the first half, he was good. It's just that I feel like here's the thing though, like how our fan base is like, they're so obsessed of like more techie players, like good, really good build up players. But come on, like some players are not built to be build up players at all. Like his profile is perfect for our game sometimes, like you need this kind of profile. Like you can't have all 25 to be like tech ballers, but with no sacrifice, right? Like Casado does. Like yes, I understand like because cause some players were calling out Casado for like ghosting or hiding. Bro, his job was there to like, to like stop that attack of the opponents. That's why cause
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it why people get angry at Casado. Like, yes, don't get me wrong, he's not the same level when it comes to passing or build up with Bernal, but again, but they're two different profiles,
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
you can't expect Casado to be like Pedri, but because again, he plays like a. I'm trying to compare
He
him to
plays
like a
like a
Bayern player.
Ceballos,
No.
Yeah, no,
No.
not a
Pavlovich.
Bayern. No. Like how like in Bayern squad, what's his name? Leon Goretzka type of a
Yeah,
profile,
bro.
like a
Okay.
that kind
Okay.
of profile, right? Like he's not the most gifted because of build up, but he's really good at reading of stopping the opponent's build
No.
up, right? That's
Mm-hmm.
which we need that though. We can't have. Come on, boy. We're gonna be angry like if alternate your starter and your backup are the same profile, like and
No.
that they're both gonna get cooked at the same
No,
time.
I'm always of the mindset you want to have the different players with different profiles,
Exactly.
and you need players like Marc Casolo in your team. And I'm a supporter of him. I want to see
Yeah.
him, at
I
Barcelona,
like
and
Casado,
that's why
but
I'm
yeah,
so happy. He had
yeah.
a good performance today.
What you said about yesterday, I mean, what you said yesterday about in chaos was so true. Like every player is different, and you can't expect everybody to be world class. Right? I like your take about yesterday in chaos, right?
Mm,
Like a
no.
Rashford. Yeah, I like that
Hmm.
take.
No, yeah, and you had a great Marcus Rashford today as well. When we look
Yeah,
at the performance, Marcus Rashford, even though he's the most technical player, but he's a different profile that we don't have in the
exactly.
team.
Yeah, which
And
we need.
he was the best player in that first half. If we're being honest.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes.
Um,
Yes. You're right. Like
mhm.
everybody has to be different. You can't have the same player. Like I feel like because of I feel like because people are so spoiled growing up of like how gifted like Neymar, Ronaldinho, what's like
Yeah.
whatever. People forget like not every and not every winger is gonna be the same. Like you need to have like a different profiles for each position, like because
I
that's how
think,
you build a right team,
yeah,
right?
last season, Rafinha was great from the set pieces, deliveries from free
Exactly.
kick. I
Mm-hmm.
think Rashford has took his spot in terms of set pieces and corner kicks.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
think about it, the amount of assist and goals that we have got from Rashford at corner kicks and free kicks,
Like
it's
I don't
very
get it
much
why people.
more
I
than,
don't get it why. Yeah, I don't get why
yeah,
people are so angry at Rashford. Bro, like, bro, like when we signed Rashford, he's not gonna be the most gifted player. Like I don't know why.
No.
I don't know why you were thinking
No.
of him becoming Neymar or
Yeah.
something.
yeah. Let's be honest. He has been the best 12th man in our
Yeah,
25 man
exactly. Yeah.
squad.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, don't get me
Um.
wrong. Don't get me wrong. I get annoyed of him being selfish sometimes, but again, you know that he's not known to be gifted. I'm like,
Yo,
bro,
at,
But
don't get
at
the.
least, sometimes, he plays nonchalant gimmick like Kunde, but at least he's
Yeah, exactly.
giving
nonchalant
Yeah.
gimmick.
DNA.
But overall,
Yeah.
he's but overall with
At
Rashford,
least he
like
compensate for it,
he's been an asset. He's been a good asset for us. Like even though
No,
he's
absolutely.
fucking
He
even though he's
he.
sometimes he angry, he makes me
But
angry
Yeah.
sometimes. But
Another
yeah,
Marcus
cheeky
Rashford.
loan from Manchester
Another
United, another cheeky
another
loan, then we can pay
another
up
chicken loan.
15 million.
yeah.
But
You see
overall,
it.
guys, it was a good win for Barcelona today. We
Yeah,
had Barcelona play well in the second half. We had some great goals, a great Bernal moment as well, sitting down the defender. Overall, it was fantastic, and it was a good way to build
yeah,
up for
for
our
sure,
midweek
for
game
sure.
against Atletico Madrid. But guys, that was it for the match reaction. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy. I'm gonna go have lunch right now. I'm absolutely
Yeah, yeah. I'm
starving.
hungry as well.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Yeah.
But hopefully, you guys enjoyed. I want to hear your thoughts down below in the
Yeah,
comments.
I would like
And
to
see you guys
say in
all
the
on this one.
comment section one thing to
Yeah, go
Tresorino
for it.
that Rashford isn't being shielded. It is just that is his play to cut in and shoot.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
let's be
Like
honest, he has like 10 plus assist. Nobody in the Europe has 10 plus goal and 10 plus assist apart
yeah,
from
exactly. Exactly. Like,
Lamine
don't
Yamal.
expect him to be like Lamine Yamal or Rafinha, bro, because that's not how he plays.
Yeah,
I'm like,
It's
why you?
Rafinha and I'm Fermin Lopez who have double digits in goals and assists. You know, it's
Yeah.
very few players
no,
who have
it
that.
is
I can't lie
Yamal.
to it,
Yamal.
yo.
I think Yamal
Yo,
and Lopez.
Yeah,
I can't lie.
it's Lamine
I can't
Yamal
lie
and
to
Fermin Lopez.
I can't lie to
Yeah,
having Rashford for the next 3 years. I don't mind it, though, because again, he's a perfect backup, bro. You know.
Perfect backup. But all right,
Yeah.
guys, I'll see you guys in
all
the next one.
All right.
Peace out.